During conversations with friends and family trying to explain what I do, I realize that most people don't really have any idea about injection wells or what they're used for. So I'm going to give you the basics. The EPA defines and regulates 6 classes of injection wells as part of their Underground Injection Control, or UIC program. We'll start at the top with Class 1 wells. They are the popular kids of waste disposal. They handle hazardous and non-hazardous waste, anything from municipal wastewater to rocket fuel. They're found in areas where geology ensures that waste can't migrate into drinking water sources, and they are very heavily regulated because, obviously, rocket fuel in our drinking water would be bad. And no one wants a real-life the hills have eyes situation. Next, we've got Class 2 wells, which are the often overlooked rock stars of the oil and gas world. These wells inject leftover waste from the extraction process. Basically, whatever comes out of a well that isn't oil or gas, i.e. salty water, drilling fluids, and cuttings, or rocks, is separated and put back to where it came from. They're the backstage crew of fossil fuel extraction, and it would be very challenging for the industry to function without them, because they are critical to maintaining pressure in the oil fields and safely disposing of byproducts. On to Class 3 wells. They're the miners of the group. During a process we call solution mining, fluids are injected underground to dissolve minerals like salt, sulfur, and uranium, and they're pumped up whole for extraction. It's like a nice cup of tea or coffee, but underground, and instead of a delightfully warm drink, you get uranium. Cheers. Fourth, obviously, Class 4 wells. These are the black sheep of the family. Historically, they were used to inject hazardous or radioactive waste into or above underground sources of drinking water. As you can imagine, that was a pretty terrible idea, and they are now actually banned under the EPA's UIC program with very rare exceptions. After that, we have the junk drawer of injection wells, Class 5. Septic systems, stormwater drains, geothermal wells. Basically anything non-hazardous that doesn't fit into the other categories. The EPA keeps a pretty close eye on them to prevent drinking water source contamination and to generally make sure they're not up to anything sketchy. Last but not least, we have Class 6 wells, the new kids on the block. They are used to inject carbon dioxide deep underground as part of carbon capture and storage, also known as geologic sequestration. They are interesting because they're a key player in efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and address climate change. Think of it as climate change's version of grounding your teenager. We're trying to prevent CO2 from gallivanting around the atmosphere, fraternizing with other greenhouse gases, and making irresponsible decisions that would put a damper on their college applications. So, there you have it, 6 types of wells, all with their own jobs, quirks, and environmental responsibilities. The EPA's classification system helps us keep track of what's going on where underground, and it makes sure our drinking water stays contaminant and drama-free.